Hey guys, Josh and Tyler from Doga TV. Today we're starting a new little kind of series thing called dogatalks. Pick a subject, we talk about it, we see what comes from that. Just like our Nomi Hodai video that we did
with the little all-you-can-drink video that we posted. We kind of wanted to do this because, one, we can show you a cool area in Japan. Like right now we are in Kabukicho in Shinjuku. Got Godzilla right here. If you see him right there. And yeah, we're just gonna talk about a subject. I think Josh is the one that's gonna bring up the subject today. Yeah. What is the subject today?
Today we're gonna talk about making friends in Japan.
Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to think that making friends in Japan is impossible.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people think that it's overtly easy. And I thought we could have a little chat and see what your opinion is, what my opinion is, maybe even a story or two.
Yeah.
You know, basically for me, I find that friend in Japan is kind of a loose term thrown around quite easily. You know, and we're in Kabukicho right now, which actually I've made a load of friends in this area. Right. The thing that I found is that it's like, oh yeah, we're friends. Like we have line.
We'll drink together sometimes, but like. There's a little flakiness to it.
Yeah. You know, online you're like, hey man, you want to come and have a drink with me? We'll go to Kabukicho, whatever. And then they're like, oh yeah, I would, but you know, I'm meeting my friends tonight, which is like their actual friends that they've had for years.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about is the aspect of being invited to places. You'll know everybody in the group, but if you're really good friends with somebody and they don't invite you, don't feel personally like hurt, because there's this kind of thing where if it's not their party, if they didn't organize the party, they didn't organize the get together, there's this kind of stigma of inviting somebody to that party.
And they don't want the whole thing of, oh, I have to ask that guy who knows the guy who organized it, who invited me because we met once or twice, so I can invite this other random person who no one knows.
Yeah.
It's a thing that's like, I don't want to feel hurt, but at the same time, you kind of take it personally as a foreigner, I guess.
Yeah.
Because everyone invites everyone.
Oh, I've been hurt many times where I just see pictures of my friends online. I'm just like, really, bro? Like, I know everybody there. Why didn't you invite me? And it's just because they didn't organize the event.
Yeah.
And the organizer either forgot to invite me or doesn't like me. I still crash parties anyways, so there's that.
Who cares?
But I mean, when it comes to like making friends in Japan, though, it's all about just finding like your personal likes and preferences and going and doing something like that. For example, I'm big into dance and fighting. So I pick up a lot of my friends at clubs or, you know, at bars talking about, you know, just martial arts and things like that. That's how I've developed friendships here, is just finding what I liked, learning how to say it in Japanese, and then just, you know, using my natural charm. Like, what do you think about making friends when you do not speak Japanese, though? Because that's, I think, a question a lot of people I've seen on comments before, like, how do you make friends in Japan if you're not quite good enough at Japanese yet?
If you live in Japan, maybe you're just not at that level yet where you can talk normally with Japanese people. Go to a share house. Go to an international party. Like, these places are designed for foreigners and Japanese people to mix. That's literally where I made most of my friends. It's like, I've lived in share houses the entire time I've lived here.
Oh, really? I didn't actually know that.
No, like, I've always been part of a share house kind of community.
Oh, okay.
And now, I will let you guys know that share houses tend to be quite transient. Well, but what I mean by that is, like, people come and go constantly.
Oh, okay. I was like, confused. Like, it's a hard word.
You probably have seen this a lot in Japan as well. Like, if you make friends with foreigners, there's no guarantee they're going to be here forever.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've been having tons of my foreigner friends leaving now because they've done their whole stick here. It's like 1 year here and they're ready to leave kind of thing.
Or like, oh, they've been here for 10 years. You're like, there's no way they'll leave. And they're like, I've been here for 10 years. I want to go home. You know, like, and then there's the same with Japanese people too. You don't know, if you make friends with them, you don't know their company might be like, yo, you're moving to Osaka tomorrow. Yeah. And they go, I'm moving to Osaka, and then that's it. You know, you're not going to see them again. Share houses and international parties are the best place for me, personally. I don't know, what about you?
For me, I would say I just found a bar. Like, find your Cheers.
Yeah.
You know, if you know what Cheers is, right? Where everybody knows your name, which you have to kind of develop. You have to find this place that you just like coming to, your good friends, the bartenders.
Yeah.
For me, it was Shisha, which I made a video about. Check that out. And then another bar called Share. Both those places, I got to know the staff and the regulars so much that then they were just like, hey, we're gonna go do this, not at Shisha, I wanna come join.
And that's the same for me as well. I had that as well. Like in my town, there's a bar called Bottles. Everyone there knows who I am, they all know me, and there's a drink named after me in that bar, which is amazing. It means that when I'm walking down the street, they're like, whoa, it's Josh, hey, what's up, dude? And they like come in and have a chat with me, and I've been invited to loads of things because of that. But that also takes a little bit more Japanese if you're like going to a specific bar or something.
And going back onto the Japanese thing, like even if you're not great at Japanese, it's all about like they'll work with you. They're very, very patient. So use the little Japanese, like try and get them to use body language. I mean, when I first came here, my Japanese was like, genki. Like I knew more, I could understand more, but my speaking was quite low. And the only way you're gonna get better is making friends and just working through that painful experience. You just have to kind of think really hard about it. But if you work through that, you get better and better and better.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much
the most of it. So this kind of dogatalks thing was Josh's lovely idea. I think it's an amazing idea. But what I want to do is I want to make it more of just not us talking and rambling about things you may or may not want to know about. What we want to do is like ask what do you want to know about? Like, what is something you would like to ask somebody that's lived here for a while? And yes, there's plenty of YouTube channels that have already answered a lot of these questions, but the thing is not everybody's opinions and ideas are going to be the same. So if you have any questions about Japan that you think you'd like to hear us talk kind of extensively on, please let us know in the comment sections down below. And if you like this kind of thing, please hit the like button. That way we know that this is something you guys want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
But we do our best. What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
But anyways, we're going to wrap this little sucker up. That's all I really got to say. Take it easy, guys.
Peace.